Hey strong people, Kalle Beck here from StartingStrongman.com with a little bit of World's Strongest Man fan fiction. That's right, completely unofficial results. I might be completely wrong and this is just some fantasy in my head. For the official results, I think it's 4 p.m. Pacific. For $2.99 you can play it on World's Strongest Man live backstage on World's Strongest Man Facebook page. There's an event hosted by Nick English and Martins Lisis. And for some fan fiction, what happened on event 1 at World's Strongest Man, which was it was described as a loading medley. Then it looks like it was a loading medley into a very heavy frame carry. It was like a big, either 1 or 2 very big like wine barrels, which looked terrible. An anvil, which I believe was 275 pounds, like we saw last year in the finals before the yoke. And then they had to run back and do an 825-pound frame, which I think they've swapped out the handles, but has always been a very tough implement at Worlds. An 825 with no straps, in 90-plus degree heat after already moving back and forth, is a rough go, and a lot of people struggled. It looks like in Group 1, Maxime Boudreau took first with Brian Shaw in second, Travis Ortmeyer third, Gavin Bilton fourth, and Ivor Smokestellis in last. So, not surprising as far as Maxime and Brian. A good result for Travis. Ivar's being last is a little bit surprising. Figured he'd do better at that one. But I still think Maxime can win Group 1. But I think Brian's probably going to be more consistent and take it. Group 2, we had Tom Stoltman, which I believe had the fastest time of all of the groups. Don't know everyone that finished, but I think... we don't know everyone who finished every group, but not very many did. This is all third, fourth hand information. But it's fun, right? To discuss what we think's going on, and then we can learn how wrong we are later. So that happened, and Tom Stoltman, I believe, got 43. Mark Felix, with that great grip, was able to finish, I believe, getting second. Evan Singleton in third. Johnny Hansen fourth, and Trey Mitchell in fifth. Trey, grip is definitely his weakness. In Group 3, some would say a shocker, and even myself thought so until you kind of look at the 825 frame. Robert Oberst takes the group win. I think he went about 11 meters. He didn't finish the event, but it was still good enough for that group. Then JF Karan in second, Mikhail Shivakov in third, Ithor fourth, Luke Richardson in fifth, and believe he tore his bicep. Hopefully that is not true. Group 4, we have Konstantin Janashia taking the win, Terry Hollins. Ooh, I'm not really that sure what's going on in Group 4. I don't know. This is the group I'm the least... I'm not even going to say everything else. This spreadsheet says that Terry Hollins got second, Pritchett third, Chris Von Deerland fourth, and Adam Bishop in fifth, but there's also some reports on some injury issues with Terry. Hopefully those aren't true, and these are true, or maybe he did it in the last event. Really not sure on Group 4 at all. Group 5, pretty confident in these results. Kevin Ferris did it in about 59 seconds, which is probably second fastest of the day. He's got a great grip, and he kind of proves it wrong that the bigger athletes would do better on the wine barrels, considering he's probably the smallest athlete. Luke Stoltman with a good performance getting second. Bobby Thompson completing the event. That's a strong performance. In Group 5, we have Kevin Ferris taking the win, finishing in 49.71. Luke Stoltman, the big performance, 4 and 7.98, so I guess it was 2 barrels and anvil, then the frame. Bobby Thompson also finishing with a strong performance, Alexei Novikov, reigning champion, did not finish and got 4th in his group. People are shocked. It shouldn't be that shocking because he also struggled with heavy frame at the Shaw Classic. There's a video where it just looked like his grip gave out. He didn't look hurt or anything, but I don't know. He actually turned around when his grip gave out and tried to do a couple steps backwards before finishing. He's always crafty, and he got a little bit more distance, and maybe that picked him up another point over Irvin Tutu got in, who finished 5th, getting 1 point. Something I want to note is looking at like the finish, the groups matter so much. I believe only 4 people finished through the first 4 groups. Then 3 people finished in Group 5. Group 5 looking like it really is the group of death, the toughest group. And Novikov looked like he was close to finishing. He looks like he placed right around where Oberst did. And Oberst won his group. And in Novikov's group, he got 4th. And that's just kind of how groups go, event by event. Some people end up having some of the strongest people in that one event all end up in one group, and someone who could have got 4th or in one group ends up getting 1st in another. Just how things go, and it's why World's Strongest Man is so unpredictable. I'm Kalle Beck. Thanks for watching. Go to patreon.com/startingstrongman for exclusive access and updates, and of course startingstrongman.com. And thanks for tuning in to this version of World's Strongest Man fan fiction.